Hello and welcome back to Spiderworking.com's video blog. This week we're going to be taking a closer look at using images on Facebook. That's uploading photographs and other sort of images. These are one of the most effective types of postings that you can make on Facebook, and they encourage more engagement and interaction than anything else, even more than status updates or links or even videos. So log into Facebook and I'm going to show you a few tips and tricks. So as you can see when I scroll through my newsfeed, the posts that really stand out are posts that have videos in them or posts that have images in them, far more than a simple status update. But this isn't the only reason that you should be using more images. Images carry more of something that we call edge rank. Now, I don't want to get too technical into what edge rank is, but it does mean that your post is more likely to appear in the newsfeed of the people who like your page if it's an image rather than a status update. So the first thing I want to show you is how that you can attach a link to maybe back to your blog post or back to a post that you're sharing to an image. And this means that you have the opportunity for that image to spread a lot further across Facebook, and when it does, it holds on to all the information that you post with it. So here we are on my test page and I'm going to show you how it works. So the first thing that you need to do is you need to get a link that you want to share. So I'm going to share the link for my latest blog post, my roundup of the week. And the next thing you need to do is shorten it. Now the best service for this is Bitly, which is www.bitly.com. And you can paste your link into here. Click on shorten. And it gives you a short redirect link. This means when we go to share it on Facebook, it's a lot easier for people to click. It's not a big, long, confusing link. And it also means that we can measure the number of click-throughs that we've had. So we can see here that the last link I shortened through Bitly and posted to my Facebook page got 9 click-throughs from people who saw that link. Go back into your page, and instead of posting link like we may have done in the past, we click on photo. Choose upload a photo. Click on browse, and you can choose from your computer the image that you want to use. Now before you click the share button, you want to share some information about this photograph, some information about the link. Now a tip here, when you're writing a bit of information about your link, it's always a good idea to either ask a question or to ask for somebody to like or share the post if they've enjoyed it. And you'll often find that if you ask for a like or a share, that you're more likely to get it. Finally, you want to paste in that link that you shortened on Bitly. And now you click the share button. Now, as you can see, that's appeared here. And it's got the big image underneath that will attract people in. The nice thing is that if I was to share this post, it not only picks up the image, but it picks up the description I put with it, along with the link back to my blog posts. So wherever it's shared on Facebook, that link will always lead back to my blog post. And of course, because I've shortened it using Bitly, I'm able to measure the number of click-throughs that it gets. The next thing I want to show you is how to create an album, or how to find an album that you've created already on Facebook. So again, to create one, we click on photo here and click create an album. Now you can create an album with just one photograph in, knowing that later on you're going to add to this. Now I'd almost recommend this because when you post an album of photographs all at once, you lose the benefit of having that little description above it and attached to it. If you're going to run a number of recipes over a number of weeks, you could create an album for that, and each time you post a new recipe, you can add it to that album. So here's how to add an album. You can change the album title. you can put a description, and you can also add a location to where the photographs were taken if necessary. The next step is very similar to before. You click Select Photos to upload and choose your image. Now, if you're uploading an infographic or something with text on, it's always better to go for the high quality option. Once the image is unloaded, you've got the opportunity to say something about the photograph underneath. Once you've finished putting your description in, and this can again include the link that we had earlier, click on Post Photos. When we go back to my test page, you can see it's posted up here, and here's the description that I put in. To add to that album at a later stage, and to find that album at a later stage, you'll find photos on your left hand sidebar here. And if you can't see it immediately, you can see it as I can't, click on More, and you'll find it on the left hand side. Here you can see albums that you've created in the past. You'd click on the one that you want to add to, click on Add Photos here, click on Select Photos to upload, and you choose your second image and repeat the process. Click on Post Photos. Now you've created an album, I just want to show you how this displays differently on your newsfeed to an individual photograph. So if you upload more than one image in close proximity to each other, it appears as an album, and you don't see the text that I wrote at the top anymore. So do remember that if you want to promote something specifically, you should add one photo at a time with a gap of several hours between each one. Or of course, you can just upload an individual photograph like we did the first time. Well, that's it for this week. Do let me know how you get on. In the meantime, don't forget to like spiderworking.com on Facebook. You can follow this link here. I share lots of hints, tips and tricks on using social media for small business there. Until next week, bye.